And there we are. And what journey they've taken. Both teams have fought amazing opponents. The USSR team have taken out OMV and BIA. The battalion have taken out Chinese and the reigning champions of most of these sort of tournaments, OM Whitebeard. They didn't expect that loss. That was a massive upset. So the one pad guys have come through a massive set of challenges to get here, and so have USSR. Both deserve, no matter what happens here, both teams deserve to be here, and fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and I bet even the one pad team has some very nice strategies for the other map. As we saw USSR, they were absolutely very well thought through, and yeah, it was just very well executed, and the patience and the discipline and everything was just right in the games that they won. And the games they lost, they didn't play bad. They just got a better strategy, just won that match, and you adapt, and they did. So that's why they're in the finals. Fighting for 6,000 gold per player.
Now, it's a hell of a thing. So we'll just go through one last thing before we start. We're on an 8-minute delay, guys. We're not Wargaming employees, so don't bother us for certain things, or if anything went wrong, feedback needs to go back to Wargaming, not us. We are your hosts today. My name is Orjan.
And I'm Highflyer15.
And it's been the Fun Cup. We're in the finals. We have one more game for USSR, and they win, and 2 more wins needed out of this best of 5 for the Polish division for them to take away the 6,000 gold per player top prize. USSR are in a great position so far with 2 shocking or tactics winning the first 2 rounds, but their third round was played totally different, which didn't work out for them so well. And they might be reeling now. They might not know how to deal with this. We're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, and they still have the 2 subs, so maybe they adjust and give them other jobs, or just try and say, well, you did very well, and let's just try again. We have 2 tries, so, but again, that might be the wrong way of thinking about this match, because why not just win it and win the gold instead of oh, you gotta get over here.
Oh yes.
You're not playing.
No, I was getting to the side over here, out of the way. I wasn't driving forward, my friend. Here we are. I don't want to get in the way of anyone. I don't want to be blamed for the loss. Oh, don't say that guy shot you.
He's close to.
How did you lose that much health then?
He shot me. Very close to killing me.
Oh no, you knocked my engine out.
Oh crap.
Oh well. There we go. Anyway, back to the thing. We have again Den coming through for the tactic. He's doing the same as last time, but the Polish division have gone for something completely crazy. They have driven forward with all their tanks. They're rushing the USSR front line so that the support will crumble away from Den. Den will think that he's got support, but he won't, because his teammates are going to be highly pressured. Oh, they're 1 for 1 going down now. They've lost the grill, but in exchange for an M37. The AMX from team Polish have taken a hit, but he's still going. We've lost yet another M37 from the Polish team. Only 1 down for the USSR team, and that was good Russian. So that was great reacting from the Russian team, and I hope that they can recover from this.
Yeah, other than that, we're going to get a 2-2 and go to the final match of the entire thing, and that's really going to be exciting. But let's see how this rush tactic is going to work, because they lost 2 tanks going down here.
Is it worth the same though? We have an Su-26 battle. Oh, ammo rack gone for the Su-26 there. It was Shrevik from Raging Noob. So now it's even terms. 2 tanks gone from either side. 1 grill, and the rest has been M37s from the Polish side. And we just saw the 26 go down there.
And
so
look out! Look! Oh, okay. He was trying to flank. The Red Mir was trying to flank Den, but Den obviously got a wind of it and decided to just get there.
He's bolted back.
Get out of there.
He's getting out of there. He's heading straight towards Raging Noob. He is pointing his direction. He knows he's coming. Will he hit? No! Oh, Den knew it was coming. He pulled back. He has a 6th sense, I think, there. He knew he was spotted. He knew. There he goes. He takes down. What a play. What a play. That was absolute massive play. Redmir's trying to revenge. He's coming back. So is Mephistium. Den is still fully lit up with no damage taken to him. 1 good hit will take him out, but he's managed to hide. Where's he going? Oh, Kovita's with him. Francis is on the hill. Wait, what's he doing? He's waiting on that corner. He's making sure that no one is coming from the west.
Yeah, no one's flanking the AMX. Mephistopheles? Yeah. And he's just holding his corner, so none of them are getting flanked, and it looks like they're hoping that the rest of the team is going to do something.
Yes, indeed. I think it's now coming a bit of a stalemate. Both teams have lost a lot of numbers, and they're not so confident anymore. Both teams.
Yeah,
although the Russians still have only one tier 4 and the rest tier 3, we have 2 tier 4s still on the Polish team.
Correct. That was just what I was about to mention. And yeah, losing good Russian of all the players is a very big blow. But again, it was something that they totally didn't expect. A rush from artillery, and even though we thought that that might be happening, but again, not with slow artillery like this. We expected some fast tanks, but the AMX got down there and is holding his position. And it looked like he's trying to peek just a little bit, but he's holding back.
I think you need to have a look round to the northeast, northwest, where Goslis has just had a shot fly right past him. I don't know if you noticed or not.
I don't think he did. But let's see, he's coming out to spot out there. That's not a very good idea, in my opinion, because he has no support. His grill teammate and his AMX teammate are both looking somewhere else. Oh wait, the AMX is actually looking up there, but he's now retreating again. So
it's a risky maneuver. There's definitely a high risk involved with this move from the 1st Polish Division. We'll see what they're going to do, be able to pull out of it.
Yeah, they're pinging the map now. 2 of the players actually. So they might be discussing the tactics right now, or if not discussing. Oh, Dennis on the move.
Oh, missed! Redmir went forward, knew what had to do to get out of the way, dived far out of the way, and didn't manage to get return shot off. Or at least I didn't see it. But there is covering fire for Den coming down.
Yeah, indeed there is, and Redmir is going to cover a little bit. He has no idea, and he made the right decision because another shot just got. Yeah.
They read it. They read that move. They were like, hold on, if they're going to move forward, he'll move there. Bang! If Redmir had moved forward, he'd have been dead. Any less of a player would have gone forward there and died.
Yeah, if your enemy is smart, you have to outsmart him. So Redmir did the correct thing right there. And right now we're having Gortsky, and he's in the lane where Den was last spotted, but it doesn't look like Den is being spotted anywhere. Maybe he just ran off again.
He's been a crazy man in this match. He's absolutely running around, being super effective. I got to give it to him. Oh! He must have forgotten. We're just praising him for the exact move he just did to get killed. He moved forward into the position. He just saw an artillery unit hit beforehand, and Rasha did it again. And this time he did move forward and get hit. So it was unfortunate. He must have had a lapse of concentration, forgot that the artillery had just happened there. How unfortunate for him. However, the capping maneuver is working.
Yeah.
We're at 25% cap here.
Yeah, they're just taking it slowly, and I think the AMX is getting into. No, he's not. I would actually suggest that getting into a defensive position as soon as something spots the grill, he would have a shot. But it looks like he's covering his teammate down in his own base instead of going into the cap circle and helping with the cap.
Yeah. It's an interesting choice to have made, because if he went back to the cap circle right now, he'll be at 75 cap, hitting 80.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was doing the right thing though, and he had to move at the last second. He's going to pay for this. No, he didn't. What a snapshot. How lucky can you be? He made the choice to turn his tank away from the corner at the same time, and as he came back, oh well, he came around the corner and got a lucky shot. However, Francis in the base has been hit, but managed to take out the SU-26 has come in. The other SU-26 has taken a hit, but he managed to take out Francis. There is covering fire though, because Pouchy just took a hit and taken another hit, and Mephistos just took him out. Wow, we're down to 2 tanks apiece. This could be anybody's game still. The cap has been stopped. The artillery is on the hill for. USSR has come around the corner. He missed.
Oh, he hit the car.
He hit the destructible terrain, and Mephistos took him down. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Commentators, why?
Wow.
We're gonna getting a question.
Why what?
I don't know.
That wasn't a question. That was
It's just why.
that was okay. Anyway, we got a question asked, but there was no actual question there. But this is so close. I couldn't believe that this came down to the absolute wire. That rush defense. They all ran to the cap circle. Francis put up an amazing defense. Survived 2 shots. Went down to 5 health. Had to take another reload to take him out. And that extra reload caused Mephistios to be able to get back and take him out. So that turned out in the favor of the 1st Polish Armored Division.
Yeah, it did, and they just pulled off that that type of a capping maneuver, and I would have thought that they would just put one tank inside the cap and then have some support, but
he's been spotted.
Yes.
This is the worst thing that could have happened for him. He had the element of surprise, but now he's been spotted. They know where he is. He's got to try and get a shot off. The best thing he could probably do now is engage them one by one. Try and separate them. Make them try and go around both directions and engage one of them.
Yeah.
If he doesn't do that, then he's surely going to die. But he could still win this. One shot against either tank, and he could still win.
He could. Yeah, but he has to engage soon because he's getting flanked by both sides, so... Ooh, he has to decide where to shoot.
Oh, shot the ball and taken a hit, but he didn't die. That means Mephistios managed to get around the back of him, and that is it. GG, 2-2. USSR won the first 2 matches, but lost the next 2. That means the momentum is in the favor of the 1st Polish Armored Division, and USSR needs to think hard about their new tactics. Are they working? What's gone wrong? Why have we all of a sudden started losing? What is happening?
Yeah, but the OneBread team just went with the perfect strategy for this match. Just confused the bejesus out of the USSR team by pulling off a maneuver straight out of the gate and just rush, and they got killed. 3, one of their grills and one of their tier 3 tanks. So that was a very, very nice strategy to just pull off at such a crucial moment. You have to win the game and win the next one. So really taking the chance of just going crazy with one tactic really paid off.
It really did. It really did. This is down to it. Final match, man. Final match. It's 2 apiece. The people who win this, the team that wins this next match, are the champions. Are the Fun Cup champions. 6,000 gold. Oh, this has been a hell of a journey for these players here today. Let's have a look at what you guys could be into soon. Mangle Metal, I believe.
Yeah, Mangle Metal at the 22nd of September. And you can sign up already now, so go do it. There's no reason not to. And yeah, there's also the Easy 8 tournament, but that's a little bit later.
Yeah, definitely things to look out for, guys. If you want to get involved, feel free to go to worldoftanks.eu, click on tournaments, and see what you have to do to join the tournaments. You've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. Everything to gain. There's nothing wrong with that. But wow, I just got to say, this has been exciting, absolutely thrilling to every single game. Has either been confusing, amazing, to the wire. Something has happened that has totally been unexpected. Lots of random chances, amazing shots, and super high skill and decision making from all players involved.
Yeah, this has been a really exciting tournament to cast, actually, as the first tournament, actually, because the other tournaments has been where we had knowledge of what people would do, but this has just completely overwhelmed me with excitement, and you too. I've been hearing your voice, and so it's amazing, and we need more of these tournaments, more.
And more people involved. The more of you guys that are involved with it, the more exciting it is, the more prizes that will be there. Just join up, guys. You've got nothing to lose. Follow the rules, have some fun with some friends. If you want to go for gold, focus, train hard, play hard, and win. If you're playing it for fun, there's no harm in losing. There's fun in losing too. See how far you can get, and you might get casted too.
Yeah. And the next battle is just 2 minutes away. Next battle, the final battle, is 2 minutes away, and I'm just going to run off and fill my water bottle because I'm gonna need water for this one.
Oh, definitely. And I would like to take this time to talk to the audience. I hope you guys have enjoyed the casting today. If you have any criticism, any comments, or just praise, feel free to say in the chat. We'll be sticking around afterwards to see what you guys have to say, or send an email to us at rivetingtv@gmail.com. It'll be on the final screen, so if you don't understand the spelling, it will be written there on the splash screen. So don't worry about it. So I've been your host, Dorjan, and Highfly's just gone off to get his water bottle, and I hope you had a great time, because we have. It's been so much fun. It's been absolutely exciting, tensed. Every emotion has gone through my body at least once. And I just can't wait for this final battle to start. We have the same team as before, the Su-26, the Grill, the AMX, the M37, and we just got to see what they're going to put up.
Yep, it's going to be exciting because this one, as just mentioned, is the last final game of the tournament. It's the match to win. It's you really have to think about the strategy right now. Do you want to risk rushing again, or do you play defensive? Do you take the offensive by setting up properly, or really comes down to the wire right now. And oh dear.
Yeah, we because I had to move out of the way, and you were killed.
Oh yeah.
And they're claiming that we were scouting, and obviously that one I did manage to scout. So it's unfortunate for USSR.
Which one?
Don't worry about it. It was in the third battle. Anyway, we are in the finals, the absolute grand finals. Let's hear some noise from your favorite team. Are we going to see the first Polish Armored Division win? Are we going to see USSR bring it back from after having 2 losses in a row? What will happen today? Himmelsdorf has been an absolutely different kettle of fish to all the other maps so far.
Yeah, and exciting, even though so many closed alleys, and yeah, it's just I was thinking it was going to be a little bit less fun, but it has really been hectic and surprisingly exciting, and yeah, just amazing actually.
Right, are you able to shoot me from the issue?
Yes, I will kill you.
Incoming fire already. It looks like the USSR have decided to go back to their original tactic of just shooting like mad.
Well, it worked for them, one of the matches, so why not? A few shells wasted, and you might hit something. Here we go, first engagement already.
First engagement already up. We have lost.
Oh, Raging Noob. Good Russian already died to Raging Noob, so that's one tier 4. Yeah, that's a 1 tier 4, and they only have 1 left.
Oh no, disaster for the USSR team. It looks like St. Leo hasn't connected. He's great for me.
Yeah, oh, that looks bad. Oh.
This isn't bad for the HI. It's not looking good, but they can still pull it out. Good organization skills and superior positioning can still work out in their favor.
Yeah. He could have been hit by the Su-26, but the Su-26 decided not to fire and instead is thinking about his own safety and going into cover. And it looked like he got into cover because an artillery shell just landed behind him.
Yes, he's definitely been spotted. He's definitely under fire now. But we're going to make sure that anything happens now. Anything can happen. 1 shot can kill you. Remember, everybody, artillery are very weak. 1 good shot and they can blow up. So this can still be anyone's game, even with St. Leo not connected. USSR is still in it, but I expect them to play a very defensive strategy when they're down 1 man already. No, and I'm wrong. Den is straight into that.
Just as you say that, Den pulls out another shocker and just goes through the cap zone. Like
he's
nothing.
Now utterly surrounded, though. He doesn't know what we can see, and he is utterly surrounded. Will he try and get out of there? Shrevik to manage to take out Ezreal, the scout for the scout for the first Polish division while they were distracted by Den. So that was a knock for knock.
And
one for
Redmere
one.
takes him out, so no more scouting for Den, sadly.
But no more scouting either for Azel from the Polish team. And Redmere needs to get into cover because he's under attack.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Luckily, yeah. But they still have 2 tier 4s left, and where the USSR team is left with only 1. But it is one of the faster tanks, so they could pull something out of this bag, even though they lost 2 great players. The one tier 4 and 2 the tier 3, which was their leader. So let's see what they do now. Maybe they get stronger because Den gets to have a...
St. Leo has connected. That's very good news for USSR, yeah.
Yeah, very good news. And that makes the teams even now. So it's an even game.
It is an absolute even game. It's still in it and to win it. And I hope the USSR guys are really prepared and can recover from the disconnection, because that's a massive position loss. And Den's already dead. That was 1 gun down there for all of that positions. So we hopefully will see them recover and get into positions to be able to put up a good fight against the First Polish Division. Unfortunately, technical issues can happen, and at the worst time possible for anybody.
Yeah, and we see the Frankus is moving up the hill with his grill, and he has arrived up there at the... It's a castle. Okay, calling it a church would be wrong. A castle, and
it's a castle.
It's a very nice castle. And he is just, I think he's just keeping it safe, just sitting there, spotting them, making sure that nobody's trying to flank his teammates, and that's a very good decision because it does take a little bit of time before you, if you get up the hill. Okay, he's now moving around, but if he was just aiming at the hill, he could have gotten a very nice shot at someone just peeking up, because they would have been surprised, and it would have taken a split second to press S, and in that split second, that shell could have been flying through the air and just hitting him straight in the face.
Totally agree. You're gonna have to talk for a second more. I need to answer some questions here.
Okay. We're just seeing very defensive play right now by both teams, actually, because they are even right now, so it's anybody's game. And nobody's... Oh, we're seeing some scouting done here down by the left corner, because an SU-26 has just appeared and is hiding behind a building. So, but it looked like he thinks he's in trouble because he's moving back and forth. But he disappeared now. And
I'm back. What's happened?
We've scouted a SU-26 down at the H1 or J1 behind the building, and everything is just aiming his way, and firing as well. So they're just hoping to get him with splash damage, but I don't think the splash damage area is big enough to get behind that building.
No. Well, we'll see what happens now. It seems like the game has stalled a bit with the disconnection from St. Leo. I think the USSR has been put on the back foot, so they weren't able to be aggressive. And the First Polish Armored Division are being very careful because this is the final game. Any more mistakes, and there's no returning back. This is the final game of the finals of this Fun Cup. The winner of this match will be walking away with the 6,000 gold for each player, and the loser 4,000.
Yeah, and they're playing actually very, very clever right now. The first Polish division, because they're firing one shot, moving a little bit closer, and then firing another shot. Because when you move closer, you can hit a little bit more around the corner. And if you get hit, if you just hit the opponent with splash enough, he will die. So they're doing a very good job, and one guy, the Raging Noob, is just sitting there and just scouting, making sure that he's not moving away. And
Here we are. Kovatar's just turned up. This is the playmaker. We've seen him over and over again for USSR, making all the plays. We know now he's here.
Now he's not, but he's there. And
you know he's there, but he's in a position where he's utterly surrounded. So one pad playing their game right here now could take out the last forward player for USSR. And we saw what happened in the last game. Once they lose them 3 critical forward players, they are blind.
Yeah, and they really have to, even though it's just one tank, they really have to respect it because it is the French tank, and the French tank is very fast, so it could reposition very fast. And it looks like they're the low HP SU 26 is just looking through the small alley here, making sure that he's not running away through the field and just not crossing any streets that they don't want him to cross. So that's a very good job. And other than that, the grill is actually moving downhill now, even though there's two. They know that there's two players down at their base, and the grill is just moving around as far to the right as possible, because again, these low tier artilleries, they don't have much view range. So if you just keep your distance and the enemy doesn't move all the way to one side, you can easily just move past them, as we've seen plenty of times in these games today.
Yeah, definitely. The decision making here is really critical to analyze each movement. Francis has just gone right the way around the back of the map, which we now know that there's no USSR guys up on the hill or guarding the zero column. We did manage to see Shrevik down there in C8 though.
Yeah, and someone fired at him actually pretty fast, so there's...
Ooh, St. Leo's noticed that Francis is trying to do. Will he, even though he knows where he is he going to pull it off? He is!
Oh, he's in the hole. Oh, this could be interesting, because the enemy artillery has to get close enough to just manually aim without using the sniper or the satellite view. And that's actually pretty dangerous, because the shot could go anywhere if you haven't zoomed in well enough. And he's just waiting there, and that's a really good position that he got in, actually.
Kovatar managed to take a hit, but he managed to reply by killing Redmere. He survived with almost no HP left.
4 HP, that's a very lucky low damage roll that he got right there. But now they know that there's only 3 tanks left on the first Polish division team, so because one of them is hiding inside the hole capping. And let's see what they're doing. They're playing very cautiously, and oh, he's going around the corner down there. He takes a shot but misses by hitting the building, and you might as well take the shot when the enemy is running, because the enemy isn't aiming your way. So take your time, shoot. Oh, and there's action in the enemy base. Let's see if... Oh, he gets extra cover. The Su-26 goes in for the kill, but he gets taken out, and now he has extra cover. And let's see if they're letting him get reload time. This is
critical. There's only 10 more cap points left. Where is USSR? You've got to come back, guys. You've got to get back. Yeah. You have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. USSR unfortunately didn't get back in time.
They came back.
Oh wait, the kills are extending the playtime. There's an extra 8 seconds, and there it goes. It's gone.
What an amazing turnaround. They turned around from losing 2 games straight to winning 3 games in a row. It's amazing. Just amazing composure, and that last tactic by the grill, Frankus, yeah. That was amazing. Going into
absolutely ballsy. I've never
really
seen
such ballsy. Yeah. That was a very, very...
It was a phenomenal play. He dodged 3 shots to get into that position and casually reversed up, backed into the hole while under fire, and just sat there and said, "You know what? Come at me, bros."
Yeah, that was... I've seen that tactic used only in my fun contest results, and even back then they actually used 2 tanks to win, one killing himself in front of the other while the one inside the hole was capping the base, and there was no way of killing him. So that was amazing. That was really, really great.
It was really good. It paid off dividends. It was a move that was very high risk, but it paid off and they won. Good game. So we have our champions, everybody. The first Polish Armour Division is your champions today, and second place, still worthy of note, USSR, who did absolutely amazing up until the last 3 games where things just didn't go their way. things happened, either a disconnect or other things, and unfortunately for them, they fell on the loser's side of the fence at the end, right at the last hurdle.
Yeah, that was. I wouldn't call it a stumble, but because they did play very well, and yeah, it's just an amazing comeback by the first Polish division. Yeah, and we
Right.
have the bracket up, or not the bracket, just the winners champions splash screen right now, and again a comeback from 2-0 to 3-2. It's amazing. That's just crazy.
Absolutely crazy. We have USSR. We followed them in their previous battle. Absolutely fantastic, phenomenal team. Well deserved of being 2-0 up in the finals. But the battalion, Windisklasle, the Polish team, managed to pull it back from 2-0 down to 3-2 victory. Absolutely phenomenal comeback.
Yeah, it was just amazing. Yeah, just going through the entire tournament, seeing one of the rounds from the USSR team's point of view, we definitely knew they were capable of winning this entire thing with their strategies, and we also saw that in the beginning of the matches because they were dominant and just killing them from the start. And but the first Polish division really took note and just played it totally different in all of the rest of the matches and just pulled it out of the bag.
Yep. Nothing to add there. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic play. I hope everyone has enjoyed watching the USSR's journey through to the finals, watching the struggle from the early days for Chinese, who went against your champions today. And obviously got knocked out in the semi-finals that you didn't unfortunately get to watch, but you saw what they were up against. Well-deserved joint third place they got. Absolutely fantastic set of games. I don't know what else we can say on that matter. But the final tournament page is coming up with the final brackets. While we're waiting for that, we can advertise what's going to happen soon.
Yeah, and we're soon going to have the Mangled Metal tournament, which is going to be on the 22nd of September. And you can already sign up now, so go do it, because there's plenty of gold prizes for even coming fourth. You can win very large amounts of gold this time.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason why you can't go and play. Even if you just want to go for fun and try your luck, you might as well give it a go, guys. Okay, I've seen the way it works now. So second place is the losers of the finals. Third place goes to both teams in the semis. And in the fourth round bracket, everyone gets the fourth place prize. So it's even more people winning than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's me too. I was actually a little bit surprised about the about the way that worked, because who's fourth in without playing even more matches? But yeah, that makes sense. And we have the final bracket here, and we see USSR beating OMV, and then after that winning BIA, and then coming in at the second spot here in the finals. And
yeah, the journey from for the first battalion, first Polish division, were against OM Whitebeard, the people who have been dominating these tournaments for a long time, eventually been knocked out. In the second round, they took out, in the semi-finals, they took out Chinese, who played phenomenally well against Monster Gamer in their quarterfinal round, just to win after going 2-0 down, 3-2 in the finals to become your champions today of the Fun Cup Death from Above.
Yeah, that was great all-round tournament. I really enjoyed casting this, even though I was a little bit skeptic and scared even from casting such a different tournament. It was a ton of fun, and I'll happily do it again.
Certainly. If we want to throw up our final thanks for watching screen, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any criticism or just comments in general about the way we casted or the stream itself, please let us know on our email. We will reply to anyone who gives constructive criticism. We'll take anything else to heart, and we will hopefully see you soon at the Mangled Mesh or some other competition in the near future.
Yeah.
I've been Dorjan.
And I'm HighFlyer15.
And we'll see you soon.
it's running, because the enemy isn't aiming your way. So take your time, shoot. Oh, and there's action in the enemy base. Let's see if... Oh, he gets extra cover. The Su-26 goes in for the kill, but he gets taken out, and now he has extra cover. And let's see if the... Oh, they're letting him get reload time. This is bad.
Is critical. There's only 10 more cap points left. Where is USSR? You've got to come back, guys. You've got to get back.
Yeah.
You have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. USSR unfortunately didn't get back in time.
They came back.
Oh wait, the kills are extending the playtime. There's an extra 8 seconds, and there it goes. It's gone.
What an amazing turnaround. They turned around from losing 2 games straight to winning 3 games in a row. It's amazing. Just amazing composure, and that last tactic by the grill, Frankus, yeah. That was amazing. Going
it was
into
absolutely ballsy. I've never
really
seen
ballsy. Yeah. That was a very, very...
It was a phenomenal play.
Yeah,
he dodged
great.
3 shots to get into that position and casually reversed up, backed into the hole while under fire, and just sat there and said, "You know what? Come at me, bros."
Yeah, that was... I've seen that tactic used only in my fun contest results, and even back then they actually used 2 tanks to win, one killing himself in front of the other, while the one inside the hole was capping the base, and there was no way of killing him. So that was amazing. That was really, really great.
It was really good. It paid off dividends. It was a move that was very high risk, but it paid off, and they won. Good game. So we have our champions, everybody. The 1st Polish Armour Division is your champions today, and 2nd place, still worthy of note, USSR, who did absolutely amazing up until the last 3 games where things just didn't go their way. Things happened, either a disconnect or other things, and unfortunately for them, they fell on the loser's side of the fence at the end, right at the last hurdle.
Yeah, that was... I wouldn't call it a stumble, but because they did play very well, and yeah, it's just an amazing comeback by the 1st Polish division. Yeah, right. We have the bracket up, or not the bracket, just the winners champions splash screen right now, and again a comeback from 2-0 to 3-2. It's amazing. That's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. We have USSR, we followed them in their previous battle. Absolutely fantastic, phenomenal team. Well deserved of being 2-0 up in the finals. But the battalion, Windisk, the Polish team, managed to pull it back from 2-0 down to 3-2 victory. Absolutely phenomenal comeback.
Yeah, it was just amazing. Yeah, just going through the entire tournament, seeing one of the rounds from the USSR team's point of view, we definitely knew they were capable of winning this entire thing with their strategies, and we also saw that in the beginning of the matches, because they were dominant and just killing them from the start. And but the 1st Polish division really took note and just played it totally different in all of the rest of the matches, and just pulled it out of the bag.
Yep. Nothing to add there. Yep. Absolutely fantastic play. I hope everyone has enjoyed watching the USSR's journey through to the finals, watching the struggle from the early days for Chinese, who went against your champions today, and obviously got knocked out in the semi-finals that you didn't unfortunately get to watch, but you saw what they were up against. Well deserved joint third place they got. Absolutely fantastic set of games. I don't know what else we can say on that matter. But the final tournament page is coming up with the final brackets. While we're waiting for that, we can advertise what's going to happen soon.
Yeah, and we're soon going to have the Mangled Metal tournament, which is going to be on the 22nd of September. And you can already sign up now, so go do it, because there's plenty of gold prizes for even coming fourth. You can win very large amounts of gold this time.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's no reason why you can't go and play. Even if you just want to go for fun and try your luck, you might as well give it a go, guys. Ah, okay. I've seen the way it works now. So, second place is the losers of the finals. Third place goes to both teams in the semis, and in the fourth round bracket, everyone gets the fourth place prize. So it's even more people winning than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's me too. I was actually a little bit surprised about the about the way that that worked, because who's fourth in without playing even more matches? But yeah, that makes sense. And we have the final bracket here, and we see USSR beating OMV, and then after that winning BIA, and then coming in at the second spot here in the finals. And
Yeah,
we
the journey from for the first battalion, first Polish division, were against OM Whitebeard, the people who have been dominating these tournaments for a long time, eventually been knocked out. In the second round, they took out, sorry, in the semi-finals, they took out Chinese, who played phenomenally well against Monster Gamer in their quarterfinal round, just to win after going 2-0 down, 3-2 in the finals to become your champions today of the Fun Cup Death from Above.
Yeah, that was great all-round tournament. I really enjoyed casting this, even though I was a little bit skeptic and scared, even from casting such a different tournament. It was a ton of fun, and I'll happily do it again.
Certainly. If we want to throw up our final thanks for watching screen, guys,
Yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any criticism or just comments in general about the way we casted or the stream itself, please let us know on our email. We will reply to anyone who gives constructive criticism. We'll take anything else to heart, and we will hopefully see you soon at the Mangled Mesh or some other competition in the near future.
Yeah.
I've been Dorjan.
And I'm High Flyer 15.
And we'll see you soon.